Sorry about that. I'm yelling and shouting and fighting the music. I could have just turned it down right away. So anyways, these are really pretty. Thank you, Yvette. So that's all the goodies I got, and I didn't deserve it because it wasn't too much work. It just gets a little hairy with swaps. I hosted ATC swaps. I had a ATC group that I hosted for about, I think, 4 years. And, you know, people, I think a lot of us try to do as many things as we can, and, you know, it gets kind of hairy that way because things get late, and, you know, you kind of want to just keep things moving. So, anyways, okay, here's our first card, and this is in no particular order. This is from Tina Johnson. Oops, and I'll cover up any addresses. And Tina, it looks like she embossed the pink backing, and then she used embossing powder with a kind of a floral rose stamp. It might be an Anna Griffin. I know I have a stamp like that. And she's got a little butterfly. And her quote is, "Each day is a new canvas to paint upon. Make sure your picture is full of life and happiness, and at the end of the day, you don't look at it and wish you had painted something different." That's really nice. Author unknown. It's got a couple little pearls. Really cute little shape here. So that's Tina Lynn, and her YouTube is Southern Cricket, as in the machine. Okay, that reminded me of something. Excuse me, I used to work in agriculture on an agricultural magazine, and our company had 5 different publications, like the Farmer, Farm Industry News, all these, you know, Hog Farmer, Beef Magazine, and there was one called Hay and Forage, which is, you know, hay feed basically that you give to cows. And the editor's name, I don't know if I can say, well, I can say this, he's going to say. His name was Neil Tietz, Tietz, and every single time he told his name on the phone to somebody, he'd say Tietz, as in Neil Tietz, like in the cow, or as on the cow. So anyway, that was just a babble, but that made me think of that. Okay, so then here is, this one is Marianne Crews, and her channel is M916 Cruz, C-R-U-Z, and it looks like she did, ooh, that looks, I think this is inking that she did, and then she's got like a flourish. She did that kind of that Tim Holtz layering, and she's got a really pretty wing set that looks like she did some pearlax on it, and then Mod Podged it, or decoupaged it, and she's got a little bit of feather and some stones. And I hope if everybody sees this, you know, just kind of, if I'm getting things wrong, it won't be the first time. So maybe leave a comment on what you did, because I know a lot of people are going to want to know. And this is, I better watch the back, Shayla Sear, and her channel is Shopaholic916. Well, that's weird, they're both 916. Huh. And I went to school named 916. Oh, I forgot her, Marianne's. Okay, he who has imagination without learning has wings and no feet. That's cool. And then Shayla's is, no matter how chaotic it is, wildflowers will still spring up in the middle of nowhere. Sheryl Crow. Okay, so then this next one is by, what? Oh, yeah. Asa. A-I-S-S-A Sagara. And she doesn't have a YouTube channel, looks like. And she embossed it, a card, and then it looks like she did some different pretty colors. Little flower, cutout flower. It looks like she cut these out from the paper that she used. And her, excuse me, her quote is, "If you don't dare to begin, you don't stand a chance of getting there." Anonymous. That's a good one. Okay, and then this is from, oh, look at this. This is so cool. She's got a little pocket with a little tag. And this is from Allie Pearson. And she has her YouTube is 1966 Alison, Allyson, and her blog is Life and Times of Alison.blogspot.com. And she's got a little bow that she embossed, and Dream and Inspire, that's really nice. And then a little charm that says Made with Love. Really pretty. When we do the best that we can, we never know what miracle is wrought in our life or in the life of another. Helen Keller. That's a good one too. They're all good quotes. Excuse me. And this is from Betty Cruz, who is Booper. Oh, that's her email. Okay. I don't think she has a YouTube channel. And that's pretty. She embossed it with a cuddle bug. Added a couple pretty butterflies and this. I love this kind of glittery ribbon. Failure on your part doesn't constitute an emergency on mine. Anonymous. And again, talking about swaps, I could have used that. But anyways, I'm not bitter. I'm not at all. I'm just complaining. Okay, and this is Samantha, Little Miss Stamper. And her quote is, I never travel without my diary. One should always have something sensational to read in the train. And that's Oscar Wilde. And I love this one because Oscar Wilde, he is just the best writer. If you haven't read anything by him, do so. She looks like she's got glimmer mist going and a really cute chandelier that was embossed. Real pretty. I love this one. I love I love the colors. So, and this is from Dawn at Dawn Dalrymple. She told me how to say it, Dalrymple, and she is Commentary 10. And that is so funny. She sent me a picture of all her roosters that when she was making them. And there was she had like a little paper towel with some of the wattles and the what do they call that? The crown or crest or whatever. And she had them on, and it looked like a little bloody because she was painting them all. But her quote is actually Yolie's favorite that she tells her kids, and that is rise and shine. My mom used to say that all the time too, but it looks like Dawn put some stickles and painted up her little rooster, and that's a Sizzix die. I have that one. I've got to make that one. It's cute. And this is from Sherry Ehrenstein, and her YouTube is LILCLYNN. And I like this one. We do not remember days, we remember moments. And that's by Cesare Pavese, I guess. Maybe I'll put the pile here. And then okay. Alright, this next card is by Gina Jones, and her YouTube is One Crafty Chick. She has an Etsy site that's sweetbiscuitgirl.etsy.com. And she used alcohol inks on some glossy, and it's really pretty. And then it looks like when you're dyeing Easter eggs. It's really pretty. And then she embossed this quote, "The only way to have a friend is to be one," by Ralph Waldo Emerson. And that's a nice quote, I think, too. Okay, so here is Yvette Carrillo, and her channel is I Carrillo Designs, and that's ICARRILLO Designs. I love this one too. This is a really nice embossing folder. I'd like to know what one that is. But she did a lot of glimmer mist and some, ink distressing, and just really pretty little velvet flower. And her quote is, okay, time is companion. Oh. Okay, this is going to, time is a companion that goes with us on the journey. It reminds us to cherish each moment. And I'm half blind. I've got like bifocals, and it reminds us to cherish each